from the ounce. The music making her bounce. I like it when they make her bounce. She got her tongue out her mouth. I got a freak in the house. Visions are freaking her out. That shit played out. I'm guzzle Henny. I wrench out my mouth. I think she ready. No doubt. We do the nasty turned up. This ain't love, this just lust. We can't be mixing it up. Whatever happened to love? She wanna hook up and scuss. Make me bust in a rush. We only dealing with lust. Whatever happened to love? She want me eating her lunch. I like beating it up. We only meet up to fuck. Whatever happened to love?
She ain't got no morals. She don't care when nobody gotta say CK. She ain't got no corals, but she loyal to the game though. Wow, true colors like a rainbow. Wow, 10 toes for the dick, and she let me on top like a kango. Wow, girl, her wrist and neck is disconnected. The disconnect is that I cannot allow you to see the wow with me. You're moving fast. I promise you letting out the loudest scream. I'm a baller, baby. I beat the box like a brawler, baby. Tryna make a mini me like it's Lola, baby. Girl might lose her mind if I call her baby. Back shot, yeah, we do that. Beat that box up till you blue black. Bounce that. Girl, you move that. All that pride, girl, you need to lose that.
What happened? She wanna hook up and scuss. Make me bust in a rush. We only dealing with lust. Whatever happened to love? She want me eating her lunch. I like beating it up. We only meet up to fuck. Whatever happened to love?
Money Varsity Films.
Solo. I'm solo. I'm solo. Dolo. They got me rolling solo. Roller stick and blaze a dolo. Yes, bro, you can't rock me like I'm polo. Dodo, fuck them haters and the popo. I stay low, and we mash like potatoes. We be bagging up them pesos. Them daddies move like I said so. I be moving on my solo. Dolo, I roll up but it's hand solo. I sip the Henny by my dolo. I'm never lacking, that be no dose. A cuffos, I'm only deep when I do shows. A few bros, I be litty cuties holla. I holla back, you know she fire. This Henny got me off the wire. I'm always up, I'm no liar. You wanna hook, I'm for a hire. You want some work, I got the fire. I got 'em all. The zips, the Hennies, the roll-ups, I'm dolo. I sip, I smoke, I mash, I'm solo. The bag, I got it, I'm good bro, I'm dolo. Them daddies, they on me, my IG be loco. My IG be loco. They DM me, it's a go-go. A go-go. My IG be loco. They hit my DM, it's a go-go. They got me rolling solo. Roller stick and blaze a dolo. Yes, bro, you can't rock me like I'm polo. Dodo, fuck them haters and the popo. I stay low, and we mash like potatoes. We be bagging up them pesos. Them daddies move like I said so. I be moving on my solo. to the po-po. That's never stopping my mojo. Like when they stole my song, yeah, yo. I'm blasting pistols with potatoes. I'm ready when you wanna play, bro. We stayin' focused on the pesos. We stayin' fresh every day, bro. The zips, the hennies, the roll-ups, I'm Dolo. I sip, I smoke, I mash, I'm solo. The bag, I got it, I'm good, bro, I'm Dolo. Them thotties, they on me, my IG be
they
loco.
got me rolling solo, roll a stick and blaze a dolo. Yes, bro, you can't rock me like I'm Polo. Dodo, fuck them haters and the popo. I stay low, and we mash like potatoes. We be bagging up them pesos. Them thotties move like I said so. I be moving on my solo, dolo.
This joint right here is off the album. This joint right here is called Sexaholic. I want y'all to check it out. Get y'all a little leak peek. We're gonna get y'all that leak peek.
You pull up, you be valid just to get me. Take a
The Sexaholic, y'all. Coming off that album in March. Nuclear R. You already know.
I'm a sexaholic. Grab her boobs like, ooh, where they do the act. Linking up with you, cause you cute. I like kitty cat. She be on the gram, half naked, doing jumping jacks. I put that work like a running back. So I got the juice on drip. I don't stunt, I got running back. I fill a cup up with the Henny flat. I don't want no juice, no ice. Tryna twist my cap, smoking on that, ooh, that's no good. Where you get that at? I be in the new sweatsuits. Look at Nuke, where the money at, your boo, ain't your boo. Where they do that at? Buy her all the boots and the suits. You get curved, she rather have some roots than some fruits. She get kidnapped, cause she fucked the kid real good. And she took a nap. I just put her picture on IG, middle finger with her thigh. I be the first to tell chicks that's not me. I enjoyed the sloppy. Her boyfriend wanna pop me. I did it cause he beat. Nah, I'm lying. Baby girl was a 9-piece. Now she a dime piece. I gave her real fade and concrete and some sleep. You can pull up, you be valid just to get me. Take a Uber, my location, and kick up your feet. You can pull up, you be valid.
Nah, that's it. That's all y'all get to hear. God, you can.
We used to live a good life. Look at us now. They plagiarized the game, my youth. Look at us now. They stole the game from us. Look at us now. We used to have unity. Look at us now. We used to let our pants hang. Look at us now. We used to be hip hop. Look at us now. The culture changed on us. They stole the game from us. And we ain't rebellious. And we ain't rebellious. Rebellious. I was a hustler. Look at me now. We used to love the street life. Look at me now. I used to roll up double dutches. Look at me now. The ladies went from bitches to thoughts. Look at them now. Still rocking them Pradas. Sporting them Gucci's. I look fly in Louis. I be killing them Fenties. They spend $1 trillion to kill unity. A few billions more on guns in the community. Look at us now, are we products of our enemies? We yelling money, 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 this our new disease. Cause we get it and give it back to our enemies. My people blind but
apology. People homeless blame it on the policy. Systematic robbery, landlord bribery. If it's hard for brothers, then it's hard for me. They're after us deliberately. That statue ain't for liberty. Poisonous society. Vultures on the culture. MK Ultra hurting silently. These niggas think they films, but it's really what they mama breed. Blinded by the dollar like they mama. This is prophecy. Segregated property. War in the community.
Where I'm from. Where I'm from.
Where I'm from. Where I'm from.
Where I'm from.
Where I'm from.
From.
Where you from?
That's where I'm from. Where I'm from, the double done influenced all the people. They manufacture guns and run down and shoot at people. That's where I'm from, Planned Parenthood killing babies by the millions. They say this the trap cause I'm selling in the building. Fuck bodybuilding, there's God mentally, physically. Where I'm from, we shoot first when it's critical. I survive, it's a miracle, something spiritual. I hover above like a sentinel. Illuminati, babe, little man, I got the shit for you. Where I'm from, they worship you. Blinded by the facts, that shit is cultural. They think white Jesus is God. How one so dumb? One go to church on Sunday, you worship the sun. Atheists and deists really worship the gun. That's post-satanical. The word ain't flat, and humans are not animals. Where I'm from, there liquor stores on every corner. Fire hydrant open up, gushing out water. Die bitches, freak hoes, or somebody's daughter. Where I'm from, they kidnap you, take out your organs. Crackers done buried themselves with credit and mortgage. Destroy America now, they holding up torches, yelling fuck Trump. They also saying fuck God too. Society, your biggest turn democracy against you. Only the black men blinded by the media. Never be comfortable while your enemy feeding ya. I don't play by the rules, I wrote the handbook. All stand for revenge and this is my skyhook. They duck when I come like Jesus. They weak little minions and demons. Products of contaminated semen. I can't die, I just stop breathing. You confused by the doctrine of them heathens.
Where I'm from.
Where I'm from. Where I'm from.
Where
That's where I'm from. Where I'm from.
Where you from? That's where I'm from.
Money Varsity Films.
Solo, 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 solo. I'm solo, 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 I'm solo, dolo. They got me rolling solo, solo. Roller stick and blaze a dolo. Yes, bro, you can't rock me like I'm polo. Dodo, fuck them haters and the popo. I stay low, and we mash like potatoes. We be bagging up them pesos. Them daddies move like I said so. I be moving on my solo. Dolo, I roll up but it's hand solo. Solo, I sip the Henny by my dolo. Dolo, I'm never lacking, that be no dose. A cuffos, I'm only deep when I do shows. A few bros, I be litty cuties holler. I holla back, you know she fire. This Henny got me off the wire. I'm always up, I'm no liar. You wanna hook, I'm for a hire. You want some work, I got the fire. I got 'em all. The zips, the hennies, the roll-ups, I'm dolo. I sip, I smoke, I
I mash, I'm solo. The bag, I got it. I'm good, bro, I'm dolo. Them daddies, they on me. My IG be loco. My IG be loco. They DM me, it's a go-go.
A go-go.
My IG be loco. They hit my DM, it's a go-go.
They got me rolling solo. Roller stick and blaze a dolo. Yes, bro, you can't rock me like I'm polo. Dodo, fuck them haters and the popo. I stay low, and we mash like potatoes. We be bagging up them pesos. Them daddies move like I said so. I be moving on my solo. Dolo, I get that working by my dolo. Them snakes ain't for me to the po-po. That's never stopping my mojo. Like when they stole my song, yeah, yo. I'm blasting pistols with potatoes. I'm ready when you wanna play, bro. We stayin' focused on the pesos. We stayin' fresh every day, bro. The zips, the hennies, the roll-ups, I'm dolo. I sip, I smoke, I mash, I'm solo. The bag, I got it, I'm good, bro, I'm dolo. Them daddies, they on me, my IG be loco. They got me rolling solo. Roller stick and blaze a dolo. Yes, bro, you can't rock me like I'm polo. Dodo, fuck them haters and the popo. I stay low, and we mash like potatoes. We be bagging up them pesos. Them daddies move like I said so. I be moving on my solo. Dolo. Let's hit the bar and pop a little something, we up. Look like we was shopping when we pulled up. Got them zippies, we about to roll up. We know how to party, drink liquor. I don't know how to dance, but I still do. They say I can't smoke in the club, but I still do. No Molly, no perks, just Gorilla Glue. Babe, ask what's those? I said Prada shoes. Bust this zippy, roll with me like a hippie. Joints longer than a cartoon, sharper than a harpoon, pulling like a vacuum. We so litty, Henny, so rock in the bathroom. Party really missy, prissy with the hot tattoo. We so pissed, gonna have to use the Uber Apple. Tour through the city, don't you love the big Let's hit the bar and pop a little something, we up. Look like we was shopping when we pulled up. Got them zippies, we about to roll up. We know how to party, drink liquor. I don't know how to dance, but I still do. They say I can't smoke in the club, but I still do. No Molly, no perks, just Gorilla Glue. Babe, ask what's those? I said Prada shoes. Bust this zippy, roll with me like a hippie. Joints longer than a cartoon, sharper than a harpoon, pulling like a vacuum. We so litty, Henny, so rock in the bathroom. Party really missy, prissy with the hot tattoo. We so pissed, gonna have to use the Uber Apple. Tour through the city, don't you love the Big Apple? We don't be on statue, been with the bulls. That nightlife, it will trap you. We in the city and we up, and feel like we there. Wrestling. The price you pay for the good life, the nightlife. You lucky if you stay on your feet.
Let's hit the bar and pop a little something, we up. Look like we was shopping when we pulled up. Got them zippies, we about to roll up. We know how to party, drink liquor and fun.
Let in the zone, defend with the chrome like barbers, I trim up your dome. I'm looking like money, I'm smelling like money, defining my sin of cologne. Do it bigger than stick with medallions. All my niggas, we be moving in silence. All my hunters, they be newer than balance. Hope the charger came through in the challenge. Who will smoke? I'm bringing the challenge. No going broke, that shit is invalid. Pull up with rappers like Cali.
Buzzer beater, they gon' hit something. Back it out, got your bitch frontin'. 9 on me since 6 something. Sunny Jeweler got my wrist bustin'. They don't like us, then they dick suckin'. Red breed, they ain't keeping up. Sanitan gang, how we sweep 'em up. And love with the money, don't need a lust. Don't let out the steam, then your heater rust. Young gold, I be killing shit. Salute me or shoot me, I'm militant. You talk like a G when you innocent. Headshot the opsy is innocent.
We in the city and we up. It feel like we nervously. The price you pay for the good life, the nightlife. You lucky if you stay on your feet. Let's hit the bar and pop a little something. We up. Look like we was shopping when we pulled up. Got them zippies, we about to roll up. We know how to party, drink liquor and fun.
Ain't no place like New York, New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, 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 apart.
Soon as I pop out, it gotta be hot out. Continue like the NBA, all my fans lock out. You call it a barbecue, I call it a cookout. The way that I cook it up, you know why I took this route. Dots looking out, you stay on your game, boo. Eyes on the chain, so she know I'm on game too. Designer on my feet, she probably think I do scams too.
Ain't no place like New York, New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, 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 apart.
Soon as I pop out, it gotta be hot out. Continue like the NBA, all my fans lock out. You call it a barbecue, I call it a cookout. The way that I cook it up, you know why I took this route. Dots looking out, you stay on your game, boo. Eyes on the chain, so she know I'm on game too. Designer on my feet, she probably think I do scams too. The car goes zoom, why you think I move grams too? My shade so fleet, probably think I got a mill or two. That's what the New York state of mind thing do to you.
When it's dark outside, we light, we bright, we fight. Ain't no place that's like New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, apart, apart,
Blocker.
apart.
City never sleep, it's dark times in the street. New York with a few thoughts, state of mind, who the thief? Deception, same color, just your brother holding on a weapon. 100 years of the same shit, more answers and questions. Dark places, one team, bro only trust the same faces. White still in the bag, ain't nowhere that they ain't racist. Environment not gon' realize it, politicians are some real liars. Earth really get cold, but either way it's still fire. Love the hood, working stacking on the future just so I can say we good. Robin Hood, dollars jumping as I know it should. Ain't no place like New York, I got 2 hooks, we don't do shorts. Ain't no place like New York, I got 2 hooks, we don't do shorts.
Ain't no place like New York, New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, 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 apart.
When it's dark outside, we light, we bright, we fight. That's when life. It's dark outside, we light, we bright, we fight. That's life. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, I got some daddies pulling up. We can do our thing. Miscommunication while you pull up with the gang. Tap the bottle, roll a smoke. Twist your own, we ain't broke. We live life on a rope. Fuck the police, fuck the pope. Staring down the telescope. I'm so high, I can float. I stay perky how I dress. You know I'm from New York. Deal with us respectively, cause we let them hammers bark. Cause we let them hammers bark.
And we getting litty? Pull up, got bad bitches with me. We making noise when we come to your city. Tell a bitch come correct, shit won't be pretty. We pour a penny until we get dizzy. I do my bop, you would think I was Diddy. I take some shots just in case it get chilly. And he roll a gas, that's what's making us silly. Woo! Out here with the Black Lives Matter mask. If you try to run down, then we on your ass. Way too cool to be tripping over scallywags. And I'm way too drunk, might just blow a bag. Fuck 12, they be wildin' cause they got a badge. All my bitches look good, but they really bad. Talking tough, we was never really into that. Come to the Bronx, we can show you where it's really at. We pull up from New York, niggas see me, want the draws. Let them taste, they want some more. Got what I want.
We got one running, location. Run further there and give me a hospital route going. I'll let you know what hospital. What's the location? Okay, I got a 34-person shot. Alright. Okay, unit, one at a time. Unit calling the 85. What is the location? Okay, I need everyone to clear the air. I need everyone to clear the air. Oh my god! This is so bad! Which unit? Everybody clear the air. Forthwith. What's the condition over there? What's going on? I got my supervisor pinned. The supervisor pinned?
Right out the goal.
Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Bad biddies run the city, you know I'm from New York. Fresh feet, breaking neck. When I see them bodies walk, my eyes light up like billboards. With me like extension cords, cause I pull up on top of this. Shit on your metropolis. You wanna be a superhero, I'm an evil scientist. Let me start frying this. Shorties feel my vibe now. Posting me on social media, but with her thong down, I stay happy, don't be fooled. Steer down the barrel now. Just take your kids and family now in a new town. We do my dance, we stay up, dancing like a touchdown, like we won the Super Bowl. Looking at my ring now, shorty looking bad. That mean that she look good. That don't mean anything. Do she got that good? Do she got that good?
Tell him, my nigga. Yeah. Auntie Wendy's hoes building. Auntie Wendy's.
Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, I got some daddies pulling up. We can do our thing. Miscommunication while you pull up with the gang. Tap the bottle, roll a smoke. Twist your own, we ain't broke. We live life on a rope. Fuck the police, fuck the pope. Staring down the telescope. I'm so high, I can float. I stay perky how I dress. You know I'm from New York. Deal with us respectively, cause we let them hammers bark. Cause we let them hammers bark. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law.
And we getting litty? Pull up, got bad bitches with me. We making noise when we come to your city. Tell a bitch come correct, shit won't be pretty. We pour a penny until we get dizzy. I do my bop, you would think I was Diddy. I take some shots just in case it get chilly. And he roll a gas, that's what's making us silly. Woo! Out here with the Black Lives Matter mask. If you try to run down, then we on your ass. Way too cool to be tripping over scallywags. And I'm way too drunk, might just roll back. Fuck 12, they be wildin' cause they got a badge. All my bitches look good, but they really bad. Talking tough, we was never really into that. Come to the Bronx, we can show you where it's really at. We pull up from New York, niggas see me, want the draws. Let them taste, they want some more. Got what I want, they out the door.
Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Ain't no place like New York, New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, 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 apart. Soon as I pop out, it gotta be hot out. Continue like the NBA, all my fans lock out. You call it a barbecue, I call it a cookout. The way that I cook it up, you know why I took this route. Dots looking out, you stay on your game, boo. Eyes on the chain, so she know I'm on game too. Designer on my feet, she probably think I do scams too. The car goes zoom, why you think I move grams too? My shade so fleet, probably think I got a mill or two. That's what the New York state of mind thing do to you. When it's dark outside, we light, we bright, we fight. Ain't no place that's like New York, New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, apart, apart,
Blocker.
apart.
City never sleep, it's dark times in the street. New York with a few thoughts, state of mind, who the thief? Deception, same color, just your brother holding on a weapon. 100 years of the same shit, more answers than questions. Dark places, one team. Bro, only trust the same faces. White still in the bag. Ain't nowhere that they ain't racist. Environment not gon' realize it. Politicians are some real liars. Earth really get cold, but either way it's still fire. Love the hood, working stacking on the future just so I can say we good. Robin Hood, dollars jumping as I know it should. Ain't no place like New York, I got 2 hooks, we don't do shorts. Ain't no place like New York, I got 2 hooks, we don't do shorts.
Ain't no place like New York, New York, New York. I love this place with my heart, my heart, my heart. I make my moves in the dark, the dark, the dark. We tear this shit apart, 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 apart. When it's dark outside, we light, we bright, we fight. That's when life. It's dark outside, we light, we bright, we fight. That's life. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. In my hood, fuck the law. Smoking like the smoke tour, toting like it ain't no more. I'm still drinking Hennessy. In my hood, fuck the law.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, DMX, bro. That was my motherfucking dude. I was a big time DMX fan. I actually met DMX one time at the beginning of his career. Well, how it went down, it was like this. We was at the Heart Pack. It was on 125th Street. It was some dudes called Rock and Will. They used to had these mixtapes where they used to invite all the local MCs, and all the MCs from the 5 boroughs used to come to Harlem to this store, this record shop, and in the back they had like a little DJ studio where they was recording these mixtapes with the MCs spitting live. And for those who know about history, they can go back and check Hard Pack 1 through 7 through 9 through 12. You're going to hear me on all those Hard Pack tapes, on every Hard Pack tape. And on one of those Hard Pack tapes, because I was like shining down there on the Hard Pack, DMX came through. And I mean, like, I never seen no shit like that, ever. This nigga DMX came there. You know what I'm saying? I was in my bag. I was kicking all these street hustle around shit niggas never heard before. Talking about the trips to DC and talking about bricks and all that shit. So my shit was different. So niggas was fucking with me. But I gotta tell y'all this. DMX came in there and blew that bitch out. And when I tell y'all DMX blew that bitch out, I mean, he wasn't even out yet. He didn't even have no records and all that. He probably was older than me. I probably was at that time probably about 16 or some shit. He probably was up there like 22 or something. I don't know. I'm just assuming. 22 or 23. But I was a young nigga. But I was the young nigga with the big dogs. And I was ripping the big dogs' head off. But DMX came down the Hard Pack. Yo, he ripped that shit up. At that point in time, I ain't never seen no shit like that. The nigga came in there and did like probably about 7 beats in a row, back to back, no breaks. DJ cut a new beat, come on, he going. Now, at that point in time, that shit was fucking ill. Like, I was like, whoa, this nigga just blew this shit out. You know what I mean? I got on later on that day, did my 1, 2, 3 rhymes. But, you know, I was like, damn. This tape, they gonna put me in a fucked up spot because I was popping so much, they was putting me on all the intros of the Hard Pack. So if you go back and you find the Rock and Roll Hard Pack tapes, you're gonna hear me on the intros doing the intros. I had a famous one with Buck Wild, and I had a famous one with Ron G. But DMX came and he blew that shit out. And I remember the shit clearly. I was like this. Damn. I was like, This tape, I'm not gonna make the first spot. I'm not gonna make the first spot. There's no way in the world. And because I only had like 2 rhymes that I did that day, and you know, DMX blew that shit out. But somehow, magically, I made it to the #1 slot because it was all about whoever they feel, you know what I mean, got some shit, be #1. But they put me first, and DMX, they played like 5 or 6 of them joints after that, but he still was the star of that mixtape. And he ain't had no record deal yet. Then that was like, and then 2 years later, I went to Baltimore, and I was on the back blocks in Baltimore. Like, I mean, on the grind blocks, I mean, like, the nitty-gritty grind blocks, like these fucking buildings. You can jump over the buildings are so fucking small. The fucking apartments are so small that, oh my goodness, B, that shit was so crazy out there. Be more, but it's still like that. They just renovated them little ass apartments. But I mean, I forgot what street it was, but I was out there and I seen DMX out there grinding. And this gotta be way back in like, it couldn't have been, this had to be like 91, 93, 91 to 93. I ran into him in Baltimore. No, it had to be like 91 and 93, I ran into him in Baltimore. And at that same year, we did the Hard Pack. Early in the year, then later on that year, I ran into him in Baltimore. Then, you know, I seen him, he remembered me. He was like, yo, what's up? I was like, what's up? We never really had much to say to each other, but we recognized who we were and we always speak. So I ain't see DMX one time. I ain't see DMX after that point for almost his career went off. He blew up. I didn't see DMX in 16 years, right? And one day he was at a club on East Tremont, and I was walking in and he was walking out. And I looked at him and I just started laughing like, damn, look at this nigga now. He done had his whole career go and everything. And I was there at the beginning. He looked at me and he remembered me. He stopped and he just kept looking at me like, yo. And I looked at him and I just started laughing. But he was with his security and all of them. And, you know, they didn't really know what was going on, but only me and him knew what was going on. We knew who each other was. He looked at me like, what? And I looked at him like, yeah. And then he just kept going out, looking back over his shoulder like, yo. But I just was laughing because he knew exactly who I was. And when I was looking at him, I was wondering, like, I wonder if this dude really remembered me. And he remembered me, but it wasn't the type of situation we could kick back and talk. But I figured this. I figured that he was like, I know this dude from somewhere, I just can't remember from. That's what he was looking at me saying, but it wasn't the type of situation where we could have stopped and talked. You know, he, like I said, he was surrounded by security and they was like ushering him out the club. And I happened to be on the opposite side walking in. But he looked at me, his eyes almost popped out of his head and he stopped and everybody had to stop and he's staring at me and I just started smiling at him and I walked in. And he just looked over his shoulder like, I know him. And then they just like, you know, like, yo, come on, please, gotta go. Because he was like in the doorway. You know what I'm saying? I think that was around the time before he moved OT to like Arizona or some shit. He was staying in Arizona, but damn, man. I always liked the DMX, and he was one of the best rappers of all time. And actually, Jay-Z blueballed DMX career, I believe, by destroying Def Jam. When he became CEO of Def Jam, he didn't want to. He cut all the artists off. He destroyed artists like DMX and the West Coast rappers that was down with Def Jam, and you know, Method Man, Redman, LL Cool J. So Jay-Z stifled his career because he was jealous. He wasn't a better artist than DMX. He don't got more hits than DMX. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z was just good at lying about how much he was worth. And they brought his value up because people was willing to pay his broke ass money for lying. Not trying to bring him up in this shit, but DMX would have had more albums out, you know? So, rest in peace, DMX. You one of the top 5 rappers of all time on the list. you know what I mean? It's Pac, you know what I'm saying? It's you, it's Big, it's Pun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the best rappers of all time. And a lot of people don't like to give DMX his credit, you know what I'm saying, for being one of the greatest rappers of all time. And they don't understand that DMX was making a lot of music that he was preaching in. And those satanic culture vultures, you know what I mean, I had to take Dave phrase on that. They didn't like that. He was talking about God, and if you was singing DMX music, you was chanting scripture, and you was singing a good word on his albums. You know what I'm saying? And DMX was a great performer. My favorite part of his career was when he started acting. Yo, I thought he was a better actor than a rapper. I liked him as an actor. He was real interesting as an actor. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have, like, once he started acting and getting into movies, I wish he would have stuck with that and just kept pushing with the movies, because he could have been a movie star. You know what I mean? He had that aura and that persona. He was one of the greatest. He's just like Tupac was great. And we gave Tupac all his credit. We got to give DMX that same credit. You know what I mean? It's just that DMX run was longer. But if DMX was cut short when he was in his run, he would have been considered one of the best rappers with his material. But being that we got to watch DMX career drag out, go down, go high, go low, because he was, you know what I mean, alive so many years, we don't give him the credit as to being one of the greatest rappers of all time. It was a point where his albums was the #1 albums in the nation. He was selling more albums than any artist when they was dropping. He was, I don't know the accurate amount of numbers, but DMX was that nigga. I think he only had like one project that dropped that didn't do all of that well, and now when he shifted labels, and he was basically blue board with the marketing, and at that point in time, streaming was already starting to bite into, you know what I mean, CD sales with YouTube and all of this. So I don't think that a lot of artists that was out, they didn't really do good when the systems was transitioning over to streaming from record sales and scanning. So he dropped the album in the middle of that era, or going into that era, and he didn't perform so well. I don't know that exact name. I didn't even really have that album, wasn't even promoted like his other material, because when it dropped, I didn't even know it was released. I had to just like catch up on it and then hear it when I get a chance to hear it. It wasn't like one of his well-known better promoted albums. I don't even know the name of this album, but it was the last one he dropped that was with a major label. Yeah, man. But nothing was like that day at the Hard Pack, bro. This dude came in there, never seen this nigga in my life. I ain't never heard of him, nothing. He came in there with a fucking bald head and shades on. He dapped everybody, said what's up. He stood in the corner, they put him on the mic, and that nigga went loose, B. He did like 7, 8 beats straight, no interruptions, no mess ups, no nothing. You know what I mean? And I was there, I was watching dudes mess up. And then they're like, you know, because we basically was rapping and freestyling at the same time. So if you got written, you say you're written, but you got to go with the flow with however the DJ is spinning. It was like, the way they was doing the Hard Pack, it was like the MC had to be the master of the ceremony. That's what MC means. So they was doing it in that format where whatever rhythm is on, you got to be able to ride it and rock it. Yo, my man did 8 to 7 beats straight. I'm talking about dropping bars. I don't know if they was written. I don't know if he was freestyling. That shit didn't matter. He knew all that shit. And he said all that shit right there. And I was like, I had to stand back like, whoa, you can't fuck with this dude. That's what I said to myself right there on the spot, no delay. I said, this dude is the real deal. You know what I mean? I'm a young cat. I'm like 16, 17, but At that point, I was like a shooting star in there. Like everybody knew my shit was like crazy, and I was so young, and they didn't know. They was like, how this little kid got this content like this? My content was like unbelievable, you know. And but what DMX did, he came there with some shit. Honestly speaking, after that, I couldn't let that happen to me again. So I stepped my arsenal up. So when I was going into those kind of sessions, I was having 7 and 8 rhymes ready, just because of what happened that day. If somebody ever was to come in there like that, I gotta be ready, and I gotta have all that content ready. Cause let me let you understand this. My content was already used. We probably was on mixtape 6 or 7. So I've been using content every 2 weeks when we going to drop in the tapes. I'm using up all my material. So it ain't like you can say the same shit over and over again. You gotta say shit, that's it. Say shit, that's it. Cause it's on the tape. You can't come back next week and say the same shit again. So on that day, I only had like 2 joints. Like, you know, you gotta have new shit. I had 2 joints. I set those 2 joints. But like I said, one of them, I still made the #1 track on that CD. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was crazy. I remember that rhyme to this day. And it was some shit I was talking about. Ding a ding 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 dong. I got a key and it's gonna be gone. Grab the 4/5 and the pump. I ain't gotta say the rhyme. That shit is kind of old, but it was on a Rock and Will hard pack CD. It wasn't even a CD yet. It was a tape. You know what I'm saying? We used to do them shits on 125th. This was before everything started. I was dead. And DMX was there too. There was a lot of MCs that passed through there, but, you know, DMX was one of the ones that he smoked that shit. He the only one that came in there and smoked that shit. And I was like, damn, this nigga got me back in the corner. We wasn't battling. Nobody was battling. It wasn't battles. It was all about performance and who gonna get that #1, #2, and #3 slot. Because usually when you get those slots, your material was cutting, your material was hitting. And, you know, I was like, we was on like, by the time, but out of the 1 to 12 on a hard pack, I probably made 4 intros from 1 to 12, and that's a good ratio. You know what I mean? And like when I went there for I think I actually made, I made #2. The first one I made was hard pack 2, the intro. But the first one I went there, I wasn't ready. I had shit, but I wasn't ready. So when we came back the second time, I came ready. And the material I dropped made the intro. Then we went, we came for 3. I didn't do that one. Probably 4 and 5, I made intros again. Then 9, I know 9, I made the intro because it was probably with Ron G. And that was like kind of big for me because Ron G was popping, and I had Ron G cutting while I was spitting and, you know, going over me. That was real big. And it was the intro with the hard pack. But, you know, my every time I think of the hard pack, I think of when DMX came to hard pack. That had to be like 31 years ago. My fault, 28 years ago. That shit was nuts, bro. Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace.
Put that up a little bit. Some skip school, play with the tool. Fuck the law, fuck the rules. Shooters, dance with the gun, sleep with the gun, shoot the ops just for fun. Everybody start to run. Shooters, how these daddies make it drop. All the shooters bust a shot, turn it up like a boom box, boom box. Shooters, boom box, boom box. Turn it up. Some skip school, play with the tool. Fuck the law, fuck the rules. Shooters, dance with the gun, sleep with the gun, shoot the ops just for fun. Everybody start to run. Shooters, how these daddies make it drop. All the shooters bust a shot, turn it up like a boom box, boom box. Shooters, boom box, boom box. Turn it up. My enemies, huddle up. Like where you are, my shooter's militant. Swiss cheese, you're Austin Marr. The big shooter turned superstar. Daddies call me super daddies call me super Drop it, pop it with the car. Bring out the goons, we got the brooms. Legion of Doom. Shit, I supply the shooters with the firearm, the devil with the Prada on. Turn the sauna on, bust my neck, bust my arm. My shooters heavy armed. Fuck boys, do you gravely harm? Some skip school to play with the tool. Fuck the law, fuck the rules. Shooters, dance with the gun, sleep with the gun, shoot the ops just for fun. Everybody start to run. Shooters, how these daddies make it drop. All the shooters bust a shot, turn it up like a boom box, boom box. Shooters, boom box, boom box. Turn it up, yeah. Shooters. Yeah, she make it clap. I teach my girlfriend she can't do that. She make it pop, pop, pop. I love it when she rides, they make it drop. She make it clap. I teach my girlfriend she can't do that. She make it pop, pop, pop. I love it when she rides, they make it drop. Super fire girl, super fire girl, super fire girl, yeah. Fuck a daddy girl, super fire girl, super fire girl. Listen, do a booty, got a shivers in the castle with the cases to be finished. Pop it, drop it, like a whip on one up, cop it, I'm top notch. The way she do that dance, she got a nigga rock. The juggernaut, I'm old school like I'm Scotch and Peter Tosh. I'm so posh, oh my gosh, Tennessee where I smosh, yeah. You got it, Liddy, when you do your dance. You got it, Liddy, when you shake it, pop it, do your dance. You got it, Liddy, when you do your dance. Shake it, pop it, do your dance. She make it clap, I teach my girlfriend she can't do that. She make it pop, pop, pop. I love it when she rides, they make it drop. She make it clap. I teach my girlfriend she can't do that. She make it pop, pop, pop. I love it when she rides, they make it drop. Super fire girl, super fire girl, super fire girl. Fuck a daddy girl, super fire girl, super fire girl. We used to live a good life. Look at us now. They plagiarized the game, my youth. Look at us now.